Very good morning, friends. Now, again, we are with the summary of Act 1 from A Doll's House, written by Henrik Ibsen. Up to now, we have seen that Nora and his old friend, school days friend, Mrs. Linde, are talking in a separate or in a drawing room of the apartment, whereas Helmer is sitting in his study room where Dr. Rank has come to meet him. Now, Dr. Rank, after having met with Helmer for a long time, comes out from the study in order to let in Krogstad to talk to Helmer. So during that time, we see that the Krogstad also comes there, and he straightly goes to the study room. Mrs. Linde also asked Nora about Krogstad, but Nora refused to tell her anything about the Krogstad. That she also says that he is a stranger and he might be coming here in order to meet Helmer, not with her. So here we see that how Nora is hiding the fact. She is very well known with the Krogstad. She knows him very well, but she pretends that she doesn't know him because she doesn't want to disclose the secret. But the audience, but we readers know that what is the secret between Nora and Krogstad. That is, Nora has taken money from Krogstad. And this is the fact that she wants to hide and conceal from everyone. We also come to know that Krogstad is also working in the same bank in which Torvald Helmer, is the boss or is the manager. So Krogstad is a man of scrupulous nature, that is morally down, lack of moral character, and he can be said as a briber also, or who is not morally good man. So he has come here to meet with Helmer, so he straightly goes to the study room, and Dr. Rank then comes out so that Krogstad and Helmer could talk. Then Dr. Rank comes out in the drawing room, and when he is there, Nora introduces Mrs. Linde to earlier Dr. Krogstad, but now with the Dr. Rank. So Dr. Rank asks Linde whether she has internal physical weakness. So Dr. Rank, when meets Mrs. Linde and looks at her, he feels that she is some kind of sick or ill. Therefore, he says that she might have some internal physical weakness, looking very weak. Mrs. Linde explains that no, it's not that. It is all because of the continued overwork that she looks weak. Then Linde also tells that she has come here in this city not for the amusement, as the Dr. Rank said, that why did she come to this city for amusement or for something else. Then she says that no, she has not come here for amusement or entertainment, but she wants some job. She is in need for some job. So Dr. Rank then jokingly asked if the new job or if the work should be a good cure for the overwork. अर्थात कोई काम करना ज़्यादा काम के व्यक्ति को कहीं रिलीफ पहुंचाएगा, क्योंकि ओवरवर्क से वो ऑलरेडी वीक है, और फिर इवन देन शी इज़ आस्किंग फॉर वर्क, सो इट वाज ए जॉकिंग थिंग. Then Mrs. Linde says, "No, no, sir. One has to live in this world. Therefore, he or she or one needs work. Doesn't matter how he is weak or she is weak in physical or in mental. But if he wants to live in this world, one needs work. Without work, the life is dull. Life is boring. And whatever the sufferings may come in our life, but we have to live in this world. So we have to face all those problems and sufferings if we want to live in this world." This is what, and on this point everyone agrees. Dr. Rank also agrees, and in this way now Dr. Rank's contemptuous reference to Krogstad. So now when it was asked by Nora, Dr. Rank says that that fellow is Krogstad, whom she doesn't know at all. That man suffers. So Dr. Rank has also the same impression that Nora doesn't know Krogstad. So he says she doesn't know, and he is Krogstad, and this man suffers diseased moral character. So disease of moral character. He is having a loose moral character. So Nora asked what that man wanted to speak to Torvald about. So why did this man come to Torvald? So Dr. Rank replies that he doesn't know exactly what work or what purpose he may have, but that fellow is talking about something connected to the bank. That is, the things related to the bank. So Dr. Rank says that that fellow might hold some kind of appointments in the bank. That is, he may be working in the same bank in which Helmer is the boss. And then turning to Mrs. Linde, he says that such morally corrupt persons holds in certain profitable positions. He such a man who is morally sick, who is morally lacking, but they are holding the high positions in the offices. So it's a curse, it's a bad thing for all of us. But Mrs. Linde says that in her opinion, those who are morally sick are the persons who most need being looked after. So she says that those who are morally sick, they must be looked after. They need the look after. But Dr. Rank says, no, this kind of feeling which is turning society into a sick house. कि ऐसे अर्थात भाई जो परेशान लोग हैं उनकी मदद होनी चाहिए, जो ऐसे जो लोग हैं उनकी हेल्प होनी चाहिए. दैट वाज द व्यू ऑफ मिसेज लिंडे. लेकिन डॉक्टर रैंक कहता है कि ऐसे लोगों की मदद करने से ही एक सोसाइटी जो हमारी है वो एक सिख होम के अंदर बदलती जा रही है. अर्थात ऐसे लोगों की संख्या ज़्यादा हो रही है बिकॉज वी गिव देम लिफ्ट्स. ओके. देन Nora is very happy during this conversation. All of a sudden she claps and she laughs over Rank's comment. She says that the society is tiresome to her. Society, what is society? Society is nothing. Society is very tiresome, very tired. She asks Rank whether all the persons will depend on Helmer in the bank onwards. So she tries to get the information from Dr. Rank that since her husband has become the boss or the manager in the bank, therefore all other persons in the bank will depend upon him. She finds it a glorious thing if her husband is a boss and all other persons are depending upon her, and he has such much power over so many people. Then in this pleasure she offers a packet of macaron to them, as well as she also takes it. But Dr. Rank asks what it is that she should very much love to do. What is it? What is the thing that she would like to do most? Then Nora says that she wants to say something if Helmer could hear her. कि वो कुछ कहना चाहती है अगर टोरवेल्ड सुने तो नोरा कहती है कि शी वुड लव टू जस्ट टू से वेल आई एम डैम्ड. क्या कहना चाहती है वो? वेल आई एम डैम्ड. सो हियरिंग सच कमेंट फ्रॉम नोरा, बोथ Dr. Rank and Mrs. Linde were astonished, surprised, shocked. What she is speaking? Whether she has gone mad? So Nora should use such expressions as damned. So it means there is some problem in the mind of Nora. There is something which is torturing Nora's mind, and that is she is not happy with Helmer. This points out that she wants to say something to Helmer if he can listen, if he can hear to her, but she knows that he won't hear because Torvald Helmer is an orthodox person and he wants the superiority over her, and he doesn't want to listen anything from her. So, and he also doesn't bother about her. Therefore, there is a kind of frustration in the mind of Nora. Nora was definitely a sincere lady. Nora was the lady who really loved her husband, and that's why she did everything in order to save the life of her husband Helmer. A job in the bank promised to Linde by Helmer. Then we see that both Helmer and Krogstad comes out from the library, from the study room, and then Krogstad wants to go away, and then Helmer enters the room. Nora also introduces him with Mrs. Linde, that she is one of her friends, of older friends, or the school life's friend. Helmer says that yes, he has overheard this thing, that she is your school friend. Then Nora says that Mrs. Linde has come to this city because or for in search of a job. She is very good at bookkeeping. She is very anxious to work because she is in need of work. Her husband has died and he has left nothing for her surviving. Therefore, she is in search of a job. Nora then makes an appeal to Helmer to do something for Linde. So Nora makes an appeal, request Helmer if he can do something for her friend, if he can arrange a job for Mrs. Linde and can in this way help. Then Helmer asks Mrs. Linde that if she is a widow, okay, she has the experience of bookkeeping, okay, and then he says it is likely that he would be able to give her some job in the bank. अर्थात उसको कुछ जॉब वो बैंक में दे सकेगा. इसका मतलब ये है कि यहाँ earlier there was a thing that was running. The story behind all that Krogstad is found guilty of some crime in the bank. So Helmer wanted to terminate Krogstad or suspend Krogstad from the bank. So there he gets the opportunity. If the Krogstad is removed from the bank, he can keep Mrs. Linde, and in this way he would be able to help Mrs. Linde getting in the job in the bank. So that idea all of a sudden struck into his mind. Then Dr. Rank goes out. Nora says to Linde that they don't have much space to it. So then everyone goes out. So Nora being as informal, says Linde that since they don't have much space here, so she could not stay with them here in the night. So she should go away now, and tomorrow she should come when they celebrate the Christmas day, and that will be very delightful and pleasurable moments. So she also tells same to the Dr. Rank. Next week, Nora, then we see that in the next moment, Nora's children come there. Nora becomes busy with them. Nora loves them, and Nora welcomes them. Nora kisses them, and then calls them darling, lovely, sweet blessings, etc. All that. The way how she loves them, that is there. Then we see that again there is an unexpected visit. So it's going on, the day is over, the night is over. On the next day, we can imagine that there is an unexpected visit from Krogstad there. That is, Krogstad comes to the apartment when Helmer was not there. So he enters, he speaks to Nora in order to attract her attention because she was busy in playing with her children. So Nora was playing with the children. She was not paying any attention outside. All of a sudden, Krogstad, without any permission, enters, and he explains that since the door was open, therefore he entered directly. And then he speaks to Nora in order to attract her attention. That is, he wants to say something to Nora. And we know that Helmer was not at home. And Nora also told him that at that time Helmer is not there. So Nora asked what he wants here. So she asked Krogstad, why did he come there? What does he wants from her? Because now it's not the time of the installment. So why did he come here? She also, Krogstad replies that he wants to talk with her. Nora is surprised. So Krogstad tells her that he has to say something to her. And hearing these words, Nora surprised. Nora thought that he might ask for money. So she sends her children inside and then says that they will play another game of hide and seek sometime after. So saying this way, she sends her children in the side. Then they talk, and what was the talk? Krogstad requests to Nora to save him from dismissal. So the point is here that the Krogstad was to be dismissed from the bank, and Helmer was going to do this task. So Krogstad knew very well. He knew very well Nora, and he also came to know that Nora wants to help Mrs. Linde for the job, and therefore she has requested her husband for Mrs. Linde. So Nora says that it is impossible for her to pay him any money today. So Nora at first thought that the Krogstad has come there in order to get the installment. So Nora refused that this time or today she can't give. But Krogstad says no, he has not come for the money, but he has come there for some different work. So then he talks about Mrs. Linde. So he says that, Nora, you have to help me. And what is that help? That I will be dismissed from the bank. Therefore, I have a request to you that you recommend me to your husband that he should not dismiss me from the bank and should not keep Mrs. Linde in place of him. So he then wants to know whether she is going to get a job in the bank. Nora says certainly Linde is going to get job in the bank on her recommendation. So Krogstad now asks her if she should be so good as to use her influence on his behalf. And what was that? That he should be allowed to retain his subordinate post which he is holding in the bank. तो नोरा के माध्यम से वो कहता है कि तुम अपने हस्बैंड को मेरी रिकमेंडेशन करो, मुझे डिसमिस नहीं करें, मुझे निकाले नहीं और मुझे उसी पोस्ट पर बने रहने दें और मिसेज लिंडे को उस पर नैन लगाएं। और इन ऑर्डर टू अकोमोडेट मिसेज लिंडे हेल्मर वुड डिसमिस हिम फ्रॉम द बैंक, क्योंकि हेल्मर जो है कि मिसेज लिंडे को अकोमोडेट करने के लिए मुझे निकालने जा रहे हैं। इसलिए क्रॉग स्टेट्स request again that she should use her influence to save his job in the bank and not to be dismissed. But Nora says that she doesn't have any influence over her husband. Her husband doesn't understand her. Her husband doesn't think about her and will not accept her request. That is what she would not have any influence over him. She would not make any recommendation to him. Nora becomes angry and tells Krogstad to get out, because Krogstad also becomes adamant and he requests again and again to Nora that you will have to tell, you will have to recommend, otherwise I will do that. That is, that you have taken the money from him and I will disclose this secret to everyone. So he gives the threatening to Nora, and therefore Nora tells him to get out from there. And she says that she would be able to pay his money completely by the new year. And she tells him that he need not worry, because she should be able to pay his money completely by the new year. नए साल आने तक उसका पूरा पैसा चुका देगी, इसलिए वो दबाव में नहीं है. But let's see what happens. This is what the story that we have taken, and in our next video we will have the further story of the same act. Till then, thank you very much. Bye bye.